Yo, so I went to see the LeBron James movie, Space Jam Legacy. I call the movie Space James because the movie's all about LeBron James. Now, the movie, I'm not going to give it all away, but the movie is basically a glory piece that glorifies LeBron James. The movie's set in modern day times, and LeBron James has a family, the same as, two kids, two sons and a daughter. He's having issues with his son, his younger son, who wants to get into technology, but LeBron James wants him to play basketball because he feels like he has this potential. He's being very hard on him. I could not take that serious when I watched it because I'm thinking like LeBron James in real life seems like a much more cooler dad. I mean, from what I know, he sips wine with his sons. So that alone lets me know he's a cool guy. I don't see him putting a whole bunch of pressure on his kids like that. He was being very serious in this movie, and it's funny to see him serious because he's usually smiles and laughs, but he plays a serious dad in this, serious about basketball, and it was just kind of hard to really believe that. Um, what I will say is the first half of this movie made me nauseous because it was just too much praise for LeBron. Even like the opening credit, oh my god, Nike signs everywhere. There's Nike shoes everywhere. Um, oh god, it was just like a big advertisement for Nike. Um, but once LeBron James enters Toontown, the whole feel, the whole flow of the movie just changes. It's actually pretty good. Like once he leaves being regular LeBron and becomes cartoon LeBron, wow. I mean, the graphics, the oh man, visually this movie was great. They did a great job. Cuz if you think about the original Space Jam movie with Michael Jordan being in the scenes with Bugs, you could tell it was really green screeny. This, no, not at all. You felt like you were in a different world. You felt like you was there. Every little nuance, like when LeBron James got bumped, his head got bumped, he got smashed. You felt everything. Like it just felt so real, like you were really in the tune world. And then once it goes to the main parts of the movie, body of the movie, where the basketball scenes are happening, everybody, all the Looney Tune characters are brought into more real life. So they're now not cartoon animated. They're actually kind of real. And when they do that, oh man, that was amazing. Other part is a lot of people are saying in the reviews it reminds me of reminds them of Ready Player One because Warner Brothers basically throughout this they basically just advertise all their like big budgeted movies throughout this. And I'm not going to say how they do it, but they bring all the characters they had licensed to IPs to and bring them all into the movie. Like that, some people thought that was kind of cheesy. I thought it made sense. It was like, wow, Warner Brothers has a legacy. You get to see the legacy of Warner Brothers in this movie with all the different characters represented. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was like breathtaking to see all that. And it kind of reminded me a little bit of End Games, Avengers End Games, because at the end of End Games they bring in all these different Marvel characters. And they did that with the Warner Brothers movies and characters and stuff. I was like, wow, they really pulled this off. They really did that. Anyway, I thought like from like again the second half of the movie on was really good. LeBron James, his acting was it was serviceable. I really like nah. And I thought he was gonna actually do a lot better than what he did. I mean, he was okay. He was okay. I thought he did better as a voice actor than as just a physical like actor that you could see. But if he continues to act, I think he can get better. No matter what, I think in acting you can always get better and improve. So I think he was solid. He was okay. It was more of him playing a version of himself. So, I don't know. And he was it's just different. Like to me, I feel like the real LeBron, is not what they were. The character they set up for this, especially the angle that he took as a father who just was not understanding. I feel like he probably is more understanding in real life than in this movie. So anyway, I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but I will say there was one scene where I think I almost cried. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. One scene I thought I was gonna cry, and it had something to do with Bugs Bunny, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's the only spoiler I can really, really give. Not really giving no spoiler, but that's it. My son, he enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Like again, second half on, I enjoyed it. I was really against seeing all these Nike. But I will say the LeBron James Nike Space Jam LeBrons, those shoes were hard. I thought those shoes were really dope. I'm not a Nike fan, but like the colors, color schemes all over the place. But I thought those were dope. I would rock them. Like really, I would rock those. So all in all, man, entertaining summer movie. I think kids will definitely enjoy it. Adults, for the nostalgia of Bugs Bunny and all that stuff, I think they'll enjoy it. So, hope you enjoy this review. Let me know what you think. Peace.